Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys the weekly soul connection reading. And so this is going to be for today's date, which is Monday, December 23rd, going all the way until Sunday, December 29th. So this could be for twin flames, soulmates, however you resonate with your person. But this is going to be for those of you that are in some sort of a separation or challenge. And I just want to let you guys know that this week is a little difficult for me because not only am I still moving into my new pad, but my cats did not do so well with the move, and so some of them came down with an upper respiratory infection just because of the stress. And you know, it's been in and out of the vet hospital and urgent care. It's just been a hell of a 2 days for me, and so my normal schedule of getting everything prepared for the week is just completely off. And now we have, what is it, or not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, which I am hosting 2 days of family being here. So if I do not get the twin flame reading out this week, I apologize. I'll definitely resume next week on my normal schedule. And I am hoping to get out maybe a little holiday reading or something like that. But I will be back to doing readings, I think, on Friday. And so you guys could at least expect something from me at least on Friday. So I just wanted to explain that to you guys. And I'm also filming today in my living room. And so I'm hoping that the echo actually isn't as bad as because this living room is actually furnished rather than my tarot room. So anyways, you guys. So as usual, just take what resonates and get rid of what doesn't, okay? And all the decks that I'm using here today will be listed down below. If there are any of the decks that I've created, you guys can go ahead and purchase them at my website. But if you're international, just email me and I'll send you a special link. So today's Orgonite, I wanted to use this Follow the Yellow Brick Road, the Wizard of Oz Orgonite by Wing and Bell. And why? Because it is like Christmassy. It's got the green, it has the gold and the red. So I just really like that for today's reading. So anyways, you guys, let's get started. The very first thing that we're going to do is let's go ahead and focus on the feminine. Let's just see where the feminine is at right now and her energy. And we're just going to, just check it out. And this is just going to be in general. I'm going to say masculine and feminine. And I usually channel more for feminines, you guys. So if you're not a feminine out there watching this, it's just the way that I channel. So I'm going to be speaking more to feminines here, okay? Nothing against masculine. It's just that the statistics, I have more feminine viewers than I do masculine. So it's just the way it goes. So this right here is my Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. This one, unfortunately, is not available for international purchase, and I'm working on it, and because there's a couple of images for whatever reason that they didn't want to approve. So it's just having to re-go through everything. It's a tough thing to do. But all right, let's get into it. So let's break it down, the feminine's energy this week. So feminines, I just say she. It's just natural for me, but you can be a male with feminine energy. So just take how it resonates with you. So mental energy just in general this week for the feminine. Where is she at? Okay, so we have the Spirit of the Lighthouse, you guys. This is saying return, belonging, and guiding light. This is beautiful energy. I'm going to go ahead and clarify it with some tarot after this. So let's just pull them. This is the heart space. Okay, so we have Spirit of Stone, frozen, delayed, and longing for something. Okay. What about the outer world? We have the Spirit of the Staircase, which is ascension, progress, and the long way home. I like that. And the soul energy. We have Spirit of the Dummy, weak, follower, clueless. Now, that does not mean that that is the case, but there could be a reason perhaps that that's popping up. So let's clarify with this tarot deck right here, which is called what is this called? The Celtic Dragon Tarot. So let's do this. Feminine's energy for the mental space. Spirit of the Lighthouse, return, belonging, and guiding light. So she's thinking about this. She's thinking about the light that is guiding her. She's thinking about the return, maybe returning to something or the return of someone or the sense of belonging. What is this energy clarified by this week? Ooh, we have the sun. So what I do want to say, you guys, is that the sun is an energy of masculine. So I'm immediately getting that this is about her masculine. She might be really feeling the masculine's energy at this time when it comes to, them coming back together, them belonging together, some sort of a light that keeps shining towards her masculine. So that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that she is getting some sort of signs and some sort of light that is connecting her to her masculine. It's literally just illuminating this pathway of the return of this connection. It's beautiful. So the Spirit of Stone, frozen, delayed, and longing. So this could be where she's at in her heart space. So even though she's getting this sense of belonging and this guidance in her heart space, she still might feel heavy though. Oh yes, look at this, you guys, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. It is a card of longing for the past, longing for what was. So in her heart, I feel like right now she's pretty heavy, and it could be because this is the holidays this week. Maybe the masculine and her shared this time together. That doesn't have to resonate for everybody, but maybe there's memories that they have when it comes to Christmas time. That could be it for some of you, okay? And so there's this sense of just nostalgia, kind of being stuck in that time at this point. So Spirit of the Staircase. I love this. Okay, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is, it says Spirit of the Staircase, ascension, progress, and the long way home. I really, really like this, and this is the reason why. The Knight of Wands is a very high energy card. This is an energy where it gets you moving. You're pumped. You're pumped to move forward in life. You're pumped to just continue to grow. And we can see with the Spirit of the Staircase that this feminine is just continuing to just walk up and keep ascending and going higher and higher and higher. So the energy is with the feminine this week when it comes to, yeah, she might be kind of feeling a little melancholy and a little stuck. But certainly though, in the physical world, the material world, she's doing great. She's continuing to move forward. She's continuing to work on herself. Maybe she is very creative. Maybe she is doing very well in her career financially. Maybe she's doing really awesome with her physical, let's just say taking care of her physical body and feeling really confident, feeling really attractive and magnetic and just energetic. So this is really positive. So now we have the Spirit of the Dummy, which is kind of interesting for the soul energy. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, okay. Well, this is a fear. The Four of Cups is a feeling of it's a card of rejection. That's what the Four of Cups is. It may be that she feels perhaps weak. We also have the energy of follower and clueless, Spirit of the Dummy. Am I a dummy? Am I a dummy for still holding on to a connection where I may have had to walk away or someone else walked away from me? Am I a dummy for just even hanging on? Am I a dummy for still feeling connected to this person, to this individual? So very much in an introspective mode about the connection this week. And there's a part of you that on a soul level, you're having to really trust your intuition. You might be feeling a little melancholy and emotional and thinking to yourself, God, I'm such an idiot. Why am I even still hanging on to this? But I feel like you guys are getting the correct signs and you guys are being guided in your connection. So trust the guidance that you're receiving this week, you guys. Trust the guidance that you're receiving always, but really trust the signs and the maybe synchronicities that you're receiving this week because they are connecting you to this masculine. And this is something that you can trust, okay? The Four of Cups is also an energy where somebody was not ready, okay? The Four of Cups, it requires us to expand ourselves, to look higher, to look beyond what's in front of us. And so I feel like this is something that you have to realize perhaps. You have to realize that maybe something just wasn't ready. So it wasn't really this rejection. Like you might be looking at this rejection and really taking it personally and really making yourself, like raking yourself over the coals and just feeling so weak and feeling so dumb about something. Oh God, how could I be so stupid? But the thing is, it's not good to dwell on that energy because all it does is it just disempowers you. So really focus in the Knight of Wands energy this week, you guys. Really focus on things that you do have control over, which is your own environment, which is the things that you can do. And when it comes to this connection, it does look to me like you guys are on the right track, but don't get stuck or hung up on energy that's low vibrational, because it's not really going to do you any good. The fact that we have the Sun and the Knight of Wands, fantastic. Be in a sunny vibration, be in a high vibration. So I feel like there's kind of half dark and half light for the feminine this week, and she might have to battle it, but I definitely see with that Sun's energy, it's going to kick all of this energy away. The Sun has the ability to overpower all of that. So it's all about your frame of mind. That's why it's in the mental space, you guys. It's all in your mindset. So if your mindset is in a positive light, then you're going to experience positivity, okay? And you're not fooling yourself when you do this. You're just choosing. You're choosing to look at the brighter side instead of looking at the crappy side. And the crappy side might be that, there are some things that have happened here, and there's maybe was a rejection, and maybe there's these feelings of feeling insecure and like an idiot. But the thing is, it's not going to really empower you or do you any good to stay stuck in that energy. So I hope that resonated with some of you out there. Let's now take a look and see where's the masculine this week. Let's switch tarot. We're going to go into the Steampunk Tarot for the masculine. So I'm just going to put this like this, and then I'm going to also use the same deck. Okay. In the mental space, Spirit of the Apple, test, offer, temptation. Ooh, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so I feel like right now, remember you guys, this is in general. So this could have something to do with the feminine, or it may not. It may just be what's generally going on for the masculine at this time. But the Spirit of the Apple is a test. It's maybe an offer. It could be a tempting offer, but the Seven of Wands is being on high alert, being on guard, putting your defenses up. So I feel like the masculine this week is being tested when it comes to perhaps energies coming at him, offers that are coming at him, things that are too good to be true, that kind of energy. So he might be being tested at this point to be strong and to have his guard up. Now we have the Spirit of Enchantment. What's really interesting is we have temptation and now enchantment. This is the emotional energy, spells, captivation, but it's temporary. Let's get the energy on this. Ooh, see the moon. Wow. The moon has to do with illusions. The moon has to do with something that isn't as it seems. So I really feel, and just so you guys know, as far as the signs that are coming through, again, we have the Sun's energy, which is fiery energy, can be Leo specific, but fire sign. And then the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius specific. And so now the moon's coming through. We have Cancer and Pisces. So a lot of water and fire always coming through my readings, just so you guys know. But anyways, the Spirit of Enchantment, I feel like the masculine is going through something right now where he's really confused and he's really not sure about something. He's really not sure on whether or not he should do something or not. So let's continue, okay? Because this is a little confusing to me. This is the outer world. Wow, Spirit of the Mermaid. There's something that's very beautiful, and there's something that's very enchanting. It's very, we have untamed and free, but we can see clearly that there is a masculine and a feminine that are embracing here. So I feel like there's a connection here. Wow. And we have the Sun. I do feel like this might be connected to the feminine because we just got the Sun in her reading. And so whenever I see cards that connect, this tells me that it has to do with one another. So yes, this could have something to do with their outer world, but I feel like this has something to do with a connection. I almost feel like this masculine is starting to feel, or is just really feeling, the feminine's energy this week. Really feels enchanted and captivated by her, and is being tested or tempted to do something. Now, the Seven of Wands could be that the masculine is still feeling like he needs to put his guard up, that he's not sure if he can move forward with something. He might even see the feminine as in this very guarded energy and isn't sure and is really still trying to figure out whether, so he's trying to get illumination. So the fact that we have the moon and the sun now, really trying to sense between the dark and the light. And what's really interesting is that I did just say that the feminine is holding dark and light energy this week. So I really feel like this has to do with her. The energy that the feminine is radiating is really affecting the masculine this week. Where she's at in her emotions, where she's at with her fears, where she's at with her darkness, the masculine is picking up on it. Where she's at energetically when it comes to feeling good about herself, high vibration, doing awesome, kicking ass, taking names, he's feeling this energy too. So it's like he is on a little bit of a roller coaster when it comes to the feminine's energy. Not quite sure where she's at, not quite sure why he feels this up and down energy. But there's definitely a feeling that he has in his heart space that he's really trying to figure it out. Why do I feel this way? Why is this energy with me? Why am I thinking about the feminine this week? And it could be for the same reason as you, feminine. Maybe this is a time of year that is significant between you and your masculine. All right, soul energy, spirit of the scales, karma, justice, and balance. All right, let's get the tarot on this. Ooh, the Five of Pentacles. All right, you guys, so that Five of Pentacles is telling me here that there's a feeling of being shut out, alone, or left out in the cold. So it could be someone walked away, somebody closed the door on this connection, and on a soul level, the masculine is trying to balance this energy, trying to figure out some sort of a way perhaps to bring justice. There could be a karmic lesson here at hand, or some sort of karma that was dealt to the masculine. And so he could be trying to figure it out this week. Why did I make the decision to shut the feminine out? Or why did this feminine shut me out of her life? So I feel like this masculine is really struggling this week to figure something out. It's a mystery with that moon. There's a lot of illusion that he's just kind of trying to break through and to gain some sort of clarity with the sun. Yeah, I definitely feel that it has to do with the feminine, for sure. He's captivated by her energy this week. He's maybe tempted to do something, but isn't sure if he should. Wow. All right, you guys, you saw it. So let's take a look and see what is this masculine's energy towards the feminine. So we're going to tap into this deck here, which is called the Wild Wisdom Fairy Oracle, and we're going to combine it with the Tarot of the Hidden Realms. Man, I got to get all these names straight. All right. All right, there's a card that just fell, so I'm just going to take that as a sign that maybe, because I was only going to grab one, so maybe this has an additional message. So we'll take that, okay? All right. We have Little Boy Blue. Dreams come true. Return of the soul. Well, what I want to tell you about that, you guys, is I do feel on a soul level that this masculine is definitely feeling some sort of decision that he made or that you made about the connection this week. So there's a return of these feelings. He's really thinking about the feminine for sure. And now we have this energy of fairy wishing well, manifestation, expectations, and offerings. Well, look at this, you guys. That card says offer. It just goes to prove to you that this masculine is definitely in this energy this week of thinking perhaps about offering something to the feminine. But the card that was connected to it was the Seven of Wands. And that Seven of Wands is a feeling of being on guard, not sure if you can do something, not sure if you can fight for something. He may want to, but may be reluctant to do so because of all of that moon energy and trying to get some sort of clarity this week about what's happened with maybe a rejection or a door that was closed. So let's get some clarifiers here. Well, we got fire coming up again, you guys. The Queen of Wands is very attractive. The Queen of Wands is very confident, very successful, very independent, very determined. This is somebody who is just a worker, like a queen bee almost. Okay. It's a beautiful energy, but it's very admirable and it's very attractive. So the masculine is really feeling attracted to the feminine's vibration this week. He may be confused, but he does see her and feel her as a very high vibrational being, a very confident person. Four of Cups. So you guys, we have some repeats coming up here. Now remember, the Four of Cups came up for the feminine. The Four of Cups is this energy here where the feminine was really feeling this energy. Let me just get it. Spirit of the dummy. Feeling really dumb about something, dumb about a rejection, or perhaps she needed to reject the masculine, walk away from the masculine, reject an offer because she didn't want to be made a fool because maybe this masculine was not ready. So there's this energy here where the masculine is thinking about the rejection, either the rejection that he created or that the feminine created. So remember, he's thinking about the past. He's thinking about what's happened here. It's all connected. It's all coming through. Last one. 10 of Cups, you guys. The 10 of Cups is a card of happiness. It's a card of connection. It's a card of ultimate happiness. So I feel like maybe you and your masculine did not have an opportunity to get to the 10 of Cups. It's kind of like you guys began. You had your Ace of Cups, which was the meeting. You had the 2 of Cups, which was the connected energy. You had the 3 of Cups. Maybe you had some good times. For some of you, maybe there could have been some third-party crap. And then you had the 4 of Cups, which is, I'm not sure if I want this. I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm not sure if I'm ready. And it's kind of like that's where it stopped. It's like you guys did not have your opportunity to get to the 10 of Cups. It stopped dead in its tracks. Somebody cut it off. And I feel like this masculine is thinking about that, thinking about the potential that you guys could have had, the potential that you guys could share. He might even be looking at the feminine and wishing her back into his life because he felt some sort of an amazing connection and happiness with her that he hasn't been able to feel with another person. So like the little boy blue is like a little boy really wanting to take things back to how they were in the beginning and wanting to grow. Wow. All right, you guys. So let's take a look and see what is the feminine's energy towards the masculine. Once was innocent. Knowledge means change. I love this because this is an energy here where, you just know something. You know something, and so as painful as lessons might be, at least you have learned from these challenges. Now you can grow, now you can evolve, now you can change. You guys are better people for this. You guys are better people. You might also be looking at the masculine and just knowing that he had to go through certain things in order to evolve and change. 6 of Wands, fantastic. The 6 of Wands is a card of achievement. It's a card of making it. It's a card of success and recognition. So you recognize that the masculine perhaps has needed to obtain some sort of knowledge, some sort of understanding or learning in order to take things to the next level. That's what I'm getting here. But I'm also getting that this is for yourself. Yeah, look at this. The shadow dance. This is the devil's energy, knowing that people had to go through the shadowy energies of a connection. Now the devil, as you can see in this card too, we have a couple. The devil is the lover's card in darkness. So it's the dark, like the light, lovers is light, and the dark side of the lovers is the devil. Because both cards in traditional Rider-Waite show the same exact image, but the third figure, instead of it being an angel, is the devil. So the shadow dance, you guys had to learn to dance with your shadows. You guys had to learn to dance with this connection. This connection may have been haunting you for quite some time. It may have triggered the hell out of you, but you've learned to dance with it successfully, you guys. And this newfound knowledge means that you have changed and you have evolved for the better. I love it. And we have the 8 of Cups. Exactly. Somebody had to walk away in order to change. Somebody had to be released in order to properly heal and to grow. And that includes you as well, feminine. So I feel like you're definitely in an energy of just that all-knowingness, that complete understanding of this connection, this complete just acceptance of why things had to happen the way that they've happened. So I love this for the feminines. All right, so let's take a look and see what is the energy here, the biggest regret that the masculine has when it comes to the connection. This is my Twin Flame Shadows deck. What is the biggest regret that the masculine has towards the feminine? And we're going to combine it with my Twin Flame Messages Volume 2. Okay. Biggest regret that the masculine has towards the feminine at this time. We have shocking energy. I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, it could be that your masculine literally, this is past energy is what I'm picking up on, could have told you, I've got to do something else right now. Like you guys were on this road, you guys were moving forward, everything was going great, and then all of a sudden, bam, this information came that and it could be for some of you, it could be as significant as this. I'm having a baby, or I'm getting married, or I've got to do something else right now. I'm so sorry. And this shocks the hell out of you. You just can't even believe it. You didn't even see this coming. Okay. And it doesn't have to be so severe, you guys, but it could just be that literally the masculine is telling you, you guys were on this road of moving forward in the same direction. And then all of a sudden, oh, well, I've got to go off. I've got to find myself, or I just want to be single right now. Or I've got to put devote more time and energy to my career. And this was very shocking is what I'm getting here. So the biggest regret that the masculine has is by doing something so abruptly or hurting you in such a way to where like maybe you didn't understand. You didn't understand why this was important to the masculine, and maybe you really took it personally. So there is this regret that the masculine has by doing something so abruptly, or, just kind of letting you know in this way that was very shocking. That's what I'm getting here. What about the feminine? Feminine's biggest regret. We have the energy of irresponsible. And I'm sorry, I couldn't follow through with my promises. Wow. Irresponsible and not being able to follow through with my promises. Okay, so this isn't going to resonate for all feminines out there. So again, take what resonates. But to me, this is a feminine that may have promised something or said something to the masculine, kind of like, yeah, we can be friends, and realized I can't be friends with you. You know what I mean? Like, we can't be in this connection and me still just act like everything's cool, because it's not. I care too much. There's no way I can do it. I couldn't follow through with my promise. So she might feel somewhat irresponsible because she bit off more than she could chew, or she put her foot in her mouth, or she said something before really, really thinking it through. And so she just couldn't follow through with it. So she just had to drop the ball and just basically say, I just can't do it. So again, I feel like that's not going to resonate with a lot of you, but I feel like it's specific for some of you out there. So really try not to stay stuck on this energy. We're all human. We all say things sometimes that we just aren't really thinking. We say things before we need to think before we speak. And we don't always do that. And we're not bad people. And we're not trying to hurt people when we get caught up in that. Sometimes we just want to do what's best in the moment. And when you think about it, you realize, you know what? Actually, I don't know if I can handle that. I'm not sure if that's the best thing for me. Sometimes we say yes when we mean no. And so sometimes we just need that time to really think about it before we can really come to that conclusion and go, you know what? Yeah, this doesn't feel right to me. This doesn't feel good to me. So feminines, try not to beat yourself up over something that maybe you either said or did that turned out to not be that case, or turned out that you had to let your masculine down, or maybe you had to tell, not had to, but you decided to tell some sort of maybe a white lie or something to try to look a certain way, or to avoid something. And at the end of the day, you just had to drop the ball, is what I'm seeing here. And it was probably not the best decision, but you did it anyways because that's just what you had to do. So I'm just feeling this for both of you guys, if that makes sense. So now let's take a look and see what's going on in this connection. How is this connection evolving energetically together? What kind of lessons are coming through? This is my Twin Flame Oracle deck. And let's combine it with my Twin Flame Journey Tarot. What are the energies of this connection right now? What are you guys learning? What are you guys connecting with when it comes to the connection? Let's see. We have compromise. Nine of Wands. I feel like you guys are both on the same page when it comes to the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is an energy where we're almost to the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is that energy where, we're almost at the close of a cycle. Something is just becoming such a burden to where we just can't do it anymore. So you guys are like almost at that stage where you guys can no longer compromise something anymore. Meaning it might be that you guys can no longer compromise being separated. You guys can no longer compromise not being true to yourselves. So there's still some sort of a trial and tribulation that needs to be gone through at this time, but you guys are at the tail end of it. The energy of the material world. So there's some stuff happening in the material world. Could be somebody's career. It could be somebody's another relationship is what I'm seeing here. So for some of you, there could be a karmic relationship that either you're in or the masculine is in. And it's just something that's taking place, like a trial, a tribulation, something that hasn't wrapped up just yet. That's what I'm getting here. And it could be that that's what is preventing somebody from being able to move forward in the material world at this time. But I'm also getting that this is something that is coming soon. Knight of Cups. This is a beautiful energy. This is also an energy of Pisces for me specifically. So Pisces is coming through very huge in this reading. Romantic gesture, somebody wanting to move forward and in the material world offer you a cup of love. So this is something that is being kind of worked on in the connection right now. Somebody's thinking about offering something, and we had offer come up 2 times in this reading from the masculine side with the mask energy and with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. The Ace of Pentacles is an offer. The Ace of Pentacles is an offer in the material world. I really feel like there is some sort of thought of wanting to offer something in the material world. But there's a mask, though. Somebody's masking this. Somebody is perhaps too afraid. Maybe they're hiding behind their achievements. Maybe they're hiding behind the material world. So instead of coming forward, instead of making their feelings known, they're kind of just focusing on the material. That's where it seems safe for them. So the lessons right now in this connection, I feel, are very material based, meaning like very 3D based energy. There's some things that are taking place right now in the material world. People are kind of masking maybe a lesson or moving forward and evolving or making a decision right now because they're very focused in the material world. That could be it. But I feel like that is something that is going to come to a close because the Ten of Wands is near, and the Ten of Wands is this feeling, this situation. This is something that you can't mask this anymore. The material can only do so much for you, until you realize that there's something deeper. There's something that's calling you. There's something that's propelling you forward. And the material world only has so much to offer. So I feel like maybe somebody in this connection is still kind of putting a mask up when it comes to the material world. But how they really feel, it's kind of like, this is going to become so much of a burden that they're going to have to take off that mask. So it's still a trial and tribulation right now in this connection. Somebody's still trying to hide it, but I feel like this is going to be outweighed once the Ten of Wands makes its way in. So let's now get an energy here of, at the end of the day, what does this masculine really want with the feminine? Okay. What does the masculine really want with the feminine? Let's go into this deck here. At the end of the day, what does the masculine really want with the feminine? So we're going to combine it with the Hidden Truth Oracle cards. At the end of the day, what does this masculine truly want with the feminine or want to communicate to her? This is the Green Witch Tarot. Wow. I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay, now what I'm just getting here is this. A masculine. Could even be the feminine though too. This masculine is actually doing really good right now is what I'm seeing here with this material world and the Ace of Pentacles. He's made some wise investments. He has some sort of success. He wishes that he can share this good news with you. That might be why the Knight of Cups is here, wants to offer you some sort of news, some sort of just gesture. And I wish, though, means that for some reason he feels like he can't. Why can't he? Well, the Four of Cups came up in the reading, indicating that there could be some sort of a rejection. There could be some sort of a Seven of Wands energy. Not sure if you're open to it. Not sure if that's the right thing to do. So I wish that I could share my good news with you. That's something that the masculine is wanting to do, wanting to share something with the feminine. The Witch. Wow, this right here is the Magician's energy. Again, this masculine, what he really wants is he wants to manifest a brand new beginning. He wants to manifest some sort of change. He wants to be able to communicate. That's what I'm getting here. That might not resonate with everybody, but that's what I'm seeing here for this one. I hid who I really am from you. Look at this. I'm hiding who I really am. I'm hiding how I really feel. I'm hiding behind the material world. I hid who I really am from you. The Sun, beautiful. The Sun has come up now 3 times in this reading. The Sun is a very, very positive masculine energy. Okay. Let me just double check that that's correct. So I'm pretty sure the Sun came up 2 times already. Yeah, there it is. 3 times. 3rd time's a charm, you guys. So the masculine really felt very positive. There was a lot of high vibrational energy that the masculine felt towards the feminine, but he hid it. He hid how he really felt. Remember, the Sun is about illumination. The Sun is about things that are out in the light, the truth. The Moon would be the hidden energy. So this masculine really did a good job of hiding who he really was from you, feminine. And so what he really, really would like, what I'm seeing here with you and this connection, is to be able to share this goodness with you, this different energy that he seems to be in right now, which is much more positive. He's come full circle with something. 1 + 9 is 20, and then I have 1, 21. 21 in tarot is the world. So I feel like he's come full circle with something. He's literally taken the journey from the Magician all the way to the Sun. He's illuminated now. He's feeling much better now. He's grown. The Sun is about growth as well. The Sun is a masculine's energy too. I feel you even though we are apart. So the masculine is also telling the feminine, I feel you even though we are not physically together. 5 of Swords. Whew. Now this is the deal. Feminines. Early on in this reading, there was an energy, something about dark and light. Your masculine feels both, okay? 5 of Swords is a tricky energy. The 5 of Swords is an energy here of conflict. So 5s are conflicts, 5s are challenge. So this right here is telling me that this masculine feels your energy, whether it's negative or positive. So again, it's up to you to choose how you want your masculine to feel your energy. So if you're feeling like a dummy, if you're in that state of longing, you're frozen in time, and you're in that state of regret, your masculine's going to feel that energy from you. But if you're in that Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Sun energy, all high vibe, feeling good, feeling confident, feeling successful, independent, moving forward, kicking ass, taking names, doing well in your career, growing, being the best version of yourself, your masculine's also going to feel that too. So if you have a choice on how you want your masculine to feel you, you guys might want to, think about that. So either way, I feel you even though we are apart. I feel the energy of this battle. I feel this battle between you and I. I feel the standoff between you and I. Who's going to make a move first? That's what the 5 of Swords is. The 5 of Swords is somebody's got to make a move. Somebody's got to do something first. So you guys are kind of in a way at like a stalemate energy. Somebody's got to do something. Somebody doesn't want to lose though. And it's not about like a victory. It's more or less, I don't want to feel like an idiot. I don't want to feel like a dummy. That's what it is. So you certainly don't want to feel like a dummy, feminine. We already saw that earlier. So your masculine feels that. Your masculine feels that you don't want to make a move, that you don't want to be the person to make a move because you don't want to feel regret. You don't want to feel like a dummy for doing so. Let's just say you do and he doesn't respond. Let's say you do, you're rejected again. You don't want to go through that again. He feels this energy. So he's letting you know that he feels your apprehension. He feels your insecurity around this. He feels this energy. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why he is trying to conjure up the strength and the energy to come towards you and make a move towards you, because he knows that you're not going to come towards him. That's what I'm getting in this reading. Wow. That is really interesting. Okay, so because I felt like I have more feminines watching this video, I'm not going to go into what the feminine is feeling towards the masculine. I am now going to go into what is some advice that Spirit has for this, just the people that are resonating with this reading today. What is the advice that Spirit has for you guys? Let's take a look. Now, this is a new deck here. This deck is called The Good Advice from Modern Women by Nadine Brentenstein, and I'm probably not saying her name correctly. I will put her, not her website, because it's German. So if you guys are not German, you guys are not going to be able to read a damn thing on the website like me. She does have some Amazon links, but when she sent me this deck, she didn't send me any information. So I'm just going to go ahead and link her Instagram, okay? So that way you guys can just DM her specifically for perhaps a link if you're in America to purchase these cards. Okay, what does Spirit want the viewers to understand at this time about things, about this connection? Wild card. Okay, so this is what we're going to read. It says, with almost 100% certainty, you will be united with your soulmate / twin flame. He or she has resolved a maternal conflict, illness / education that has been the reason for his or her restraint. An important meeting takes place where he or she will explain everything that has happened lately. Are you guys in shock just like me? Yeah. We're just going to stop there, because to me, that sums it all up. It is definitely going to be a wild card, meaning like a major risk for someone to move forward with this. And I'm getting here that it has to be the masculine. This says with almost 100% certainty that you're going to be reunited with this person, that they are going to, because they've resolved a conflict, which we can see that they are currently working on that right now, that they are going to actually explain everything that has happened to you. Wow. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and go into this deck here, which is from All Things Intuitive. It is called the Messages of Love Oracle cards. What else do we need to know? What else does Spirit want you to know about your connection currently? This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. We also have the energy of marriage, though, so there could be third party, meaning like somebody is married. There are karmic partners involved. Those relationships are still under, just kind of some sort of lesson or review. We have second chance. Wow. I definitely am seeing, you guys, that there could be a second chance with your person, and this could, of course, lead to marriage. This could be a second marriage for some of you. We also have the energy of release, because the thing is, you guys have had to release each other in order to come back together. So I know it sounds like a fairy tale sometimes, you guys, and maybe this is going to help you. Maybe for some of you, it's just like, I can't handle one more of these readings. No problem. Just again, if you're feeling it, great, take it. If you don't. But because you guys have released one another, you guys are going to have a second chance. I'm also getting that somebody needs to release a current relationship in order for this connection to have a second chance. That's something else you need to know. Wow. Okay. Well, let's now go ahead and get some possible future energies for this connection as far as where things are headed. Where are things possibly headed in this connection in the future? So we're going to go back into my Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and we're going to combine it with my Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Whoop. We have Forbidden. Damn. Wow. Look at this, you guys. the Knight of Pentacles, which is like snail paced, and we have the energy of forbidden. So I feel like, you guys, that there might be some sort of a reason that someone is not available. It could be because someone else is already in a relationship. Could be the masculine, could be the feminine, could be both. It might not be anything to do with another person, though. It could just be that there's something that is forbidding them from being able to move forward. It could be that somebody is so hyper-focused in their career, or there's some sort of a family tie or some sort of family just thing going on, that it's causing a snail pace here. But there is progress, but it's slower, meaning like the future energies that are going to evolve, even though there's a lot of beautiful energy about coming back together, it seems like there's going to be some slow energy here because of certain obstacles that are in the way. Wow, we have enchanted. Now, this is the second time, you guys, that the enchanted energy came through the reading. This has to do with the masculine. Remember, the masculine is enchanted. He is enchanted. Look at that. Work in progress. Wow, this is beautiful. I do feel like there's a masculine that's working, okay? A masculine is working, making progress, steady progress, a work in progress. So he's enchanted. He's enchanted with the feminine's energy. And so this is going to continuously move him towards his feminine. Even though he might not be making bold moves right now at this time, it's formulating, it's happening, it's coming together. It's leading him towards the feminine. That's what I'm seeing. Oh my gosh, we have energy alignment. I feel like this masculine is seeing the feminine's name, and I also feel like the feminine is seeing the masculine's name or hearing it all the time. And that is just Spirit's way of showing you guys that you guys are aligned. You guys are coming back into alignment. Like, you guys are energetically aligned as it is, but you guys are coming back together in alignment because of these names that you guys keep seeing the names. Oh my God, because you guys have a soul contract that's not done in this life. That's why. That's why. So this to me is an energy here. When the time is right, there is a reconnection here. No doubt about it. Reconnection where two people are coming back together to finish up, or to just do this soul contract the right way once and for all, because you guys had a break here. You guys were on a path and then something happened. I apologize for my sneezing cat. What was it? Last week it was the cat boxes, and now it's the sneezing. Anyways, yeah, coming back together because you guys are energetically connected in a soul contract. Soul contract, twin flame, soulmate, however you want to resonate with it. You guys are coming back together in some sort of an energetic alignment. You know it, they know it. It's only a matter of time. All right, let's end the reading with some beautiful energies for the person watching this video. For self-care. This right here is called the Soulful Woman cards. True Worth. Love it. True Worth. This right here is called the Crystal Oracle cards. We're just going to get one, and then we're going to get one from the Crystal Grid. Ooh, Ruby. Crystal Grid energy. Angels, love it. Okay, so you guys, there are angels, I mean, obviously always with us, okay? And I'm going to pick an angel card at the very end here to tell you what the message is. Actually, I won't, because the box I have is empty. It's just not meant to be. Oh, wait, yes, it is. Here it is. Okay, just ignore me. Oh my God. I'm like, why the hell do I have an empty box? Because I already took the deck out and I already cleared it. That's why. Duh. Anyways, so the True Worth card, this is beautiful. It says, my true worth is intrinsic and shines from my inner being like a sacred jewel of love and compassion. So this is continuing to know your true worth, continuing to see yourself as a gem. Now, the Queen of Wands already came up. This masculine, if you're a feminine watching this video, already sees your true worth. Maybe he didn't see it before, but he is seeing it now. Because you have grown, you have healed. This energy has been just revived, restored. It's come back to life. The masculine is feeling more positive now. And because he's feeling more positive, he's able to see his feminine in her true light, the sun. That's why the sun came up so many times in this reading. The true light is now starting to come through and illuminate everything. Now we have the ruby. Vital life force flows vibrantly through me. I am grateful for my energetic passion for life. Again, the Queen of Wands, guys, the Knight of Wands, the sun, it's all fire here. It's fire, baby, and you're holding on to this. This is you. You're in this energy of fire. You're in this energy for passion for life. That's it. I'm also getting you guys that this connection is your passion. Your masculine, if you're a feminine watching this, your masculine is your passion for life, keeps you going, is your energetic muse to push you forward, to be the best version of yourself. I freaking love it. Okay, it says improve physical strength and vitality, increase endurance and passion, activate productivity and self-motivation, increase enthusiasm and overall feelings of well-being. Hello. Get yourself some rubies, you guys. Or maybe it's just some other red stones, like some red jasper, and any other red, like carnelian is also a sunstone. You guys can get those stones there that will really help with giving you some energetic push there. Angels. Selenite and angelite. Beautiful. This is also some other stones that will connect you with these higher realms. But angels are around you in your connection. Absolutely. So let's go ahead and see what their messages are for you, your angels, your guides. Cleanse your body, your mind, your soul. It's urging you to take time for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean your house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. I love it. So there's definitely an energy here of stones. That diamond is also a gem stone, right? So there's something to do with helping yourself clear your energy with stones. So that there could be something significant here, or look up certain energy or certain stones and gems that help with cleansing and purifying your energy. Okay. Now that doesn't have to just be with stones. You guys can take maybe a sea salt bath, an Epsom salt bath. You guys can sage yourself. And then of course I would definitely recommend getting into the shower, since the sage will get in your hair and you will smell like sage. If some of you guys don't like that smell, use sage sprays, whatever. There's all kinds of ways that you can cleanse your energy, or maybe even just purify your space in your home. But there's definitely a need to be your highest vibrational self and to get very, very cleansed and pure. All right, we're going to end the reading, you guys, with this deck here, which is called, what is this called? This is called, I can't remember what this deck is called. It has a sister deck, and it's called Eyes of the Soul Oracle. I'll put it down below. Ooh, sing even if your heart is breaking, you guys. This is beautiful. This is in alignment with the messages that have already came through. These messages are about staying in that energy. Look, it's all red. Look at that. It's all red. Red and fire are coming through very strong here. Stay in that high vibrational energy. Sing even if your heart is breaking. It's about raising that vibration. Even if you're feeling crummy, you're feeling like an idiot, you're feeling like a dummy, you're feeling melancholy, you're longing, you're feeling nostalgic, whatever's happening here, switch that energy to a high vibe. Enter the silence and listen. That's the thing. There's something to understand in all of this silence and all of this separation. There's something to be understood deeply within yourself. So take some time to get quiet and to go within. Sometimes we are so, we want so badly the answers from readings or other people. Whatever it is, sometimes the answers need to come from within, you guys. They just do. A sacred gift is coming to you. So, a gift, you guys. Now, this is the season of gifts. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are 2 days away, or tomorrow and the next day. But yes, a sacred gift is coming to you. So this could be a literal gift, or it could just be something that's sacred, as in just a feeling of peace. Waking up and not feeling so low. Waking up and not feeling so heartbroken. You just suddenly feel amazing. You don't even know why. It's just an energetic shift that's taken place. This is also about giving a sacred gift, giving the sacred gift of forgiveness, of really just accepting unconditional love. That's a sacred gift. Gratitude. Honor the sacred in every creation. You know, there's nothing better than being in a state of grace. Sometimes that's hard to do, but the thing is, the more that you practice, the better it will become, or I should say the easier it will become. Making a gratitude list, just something that you are grateful for. Maybe starting off with 5 things that you're grateful for. Health is always on the top of my list because damn, if I don't have my health, everything's going down the tubes. So that's always at the top of my list. I'm just so grateful to be healthy because there's so many people that aren't. Like my cats right now, with most of my cats being sick right now with this cough, this sneezing thing. I just am so sad because I want it just so badly. I want them to be well so I could take advantage of the time that when they're playing and they're running around and it's just so great and vibrant around here. You just never really truly are grateful for something until you don't have it. So be grateful now for what you do have before you don't have it, right? Last message. You are not abandoned. You are not abandoned. You are not alone. So even on this journey, even in this separation right now with your masculine, you are not alone. You are not abandoned. There's a soul connection here. The soul energy, the energy with another never dies. It never dies. We can transmute that energy, but we cannot get rid of it. We can heal it. We can shift it around. We can learn to dance with it, right? We can learn to embrace it. We can learn to even make it work for us in some sort of positive way. But we can't get rid of it. When we try to turn our back on it is when we get ourselves into trouble, because that's shadow work. And we're all dealing with shadow and light constantly in the world and other people, within ourselves. And when we try to stomp it out or pretend it doesn't exist, that's when you're going to get imbalanced. And then when that darkness comes, because it's only natural that it will, you're not going to know how to deal with it, because that feeling is just going to be so insurmountable. It's going to take you down. It's going to take you down to the pits. It's going to take you down to your bathroom floor where you're going to be crying for days and you're not going to know how to get up. So you've got to learn to deal with this energy, positive or light, and just make peace with it. And so if this connection feels very dark and light to you, you got to find the balance in this energy and make it work for you. Learn to dance with it, right? All right, you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. If it resonated with you, fantastic. If it didn't, no worries. Don't take the messages this time. I'm wishing you guys all a Merry Christmas if you celebrate. And like I said, I might bring something through. It just depends on timing. But if I don't, I will definitely see you guys on Friday. All right, take care. Bye-bye.